Tell me timeline. Where the stuff has come from the past to current. Back in 1400 BC, the rise of Middle Assyria led by King Ashur-uballi, Assyria breaks free from Mitanni dominance, beginning its transformation into a major regional empire. Mycenaean expansion. Following the destruction of the Minoan palace at Knossos, Mycenaean Greece assumes total control of Aegean trade routes and introduces a linear V script. On 1352-1336 BC, Akhenaten's Egyptian revolution Pharaoh Amenhotep IV renames himself Akhenaten and enforces the world's earliest recorded state monotheism, dedicated to the sun Dis-Kheten. He moves the capital to Amarna. On 1332-1323 BC, reign of Tutankhamun, the young Pharaoh Tutankhamun restores the traditional polytheistic Egyptian pantheon, abandoning Amarna before his early death. On 1320 BC, rise of the Hittite New Kingdom. King Suppiluliuma of the Hittite Empire conquers the Mitanni Kingdom and challenges Egypt for control over Syria. On 1274 BC, the Battle of Kadesh. Ramesses I of Egypt and Muwatalli I of the Hittites clash in Syria in one of the largest chariot battles in human history. It results in the world's first recorded international peace treaty. On 1250 BC, the height of Mycenaean architecture. The conical Iron Gate and the Cyclopean walls of Mycenae are constructed at the absolute peak of the civilization's power. On 1230 BC, early mentions of Israel. The Merneptah stele is carved in Egypt, containing the earliest known historical reference to Israel as a people in Canaan. On 1200 BC, the Olmec horizon in Mesoamerica. The San Lorenzo phase of the Olmec civilization flourishes, marked by the carving of the famous colossal basalt stone heads. c. 1190-1177 BC, invasions of the Sea Peoples. A mysterious confederation of seafaring raiders attacks the eastern Mediterranean. While Ramesses I successfully defends Egypt, trade networks are shattered. c. 1180 BC, fall of the Hittite Empire. The Hittite capital of Hattusa is burned and sacked, completely destroying the imperial superpower. c. 1170 BC, destruction of Ugarit. The wealthy Syrian coastal trading hub of Ugarit is destroyed forever, leaving behind frantic clay letters detailing incoming enemy ships. c. 1150 BC, the Greek Dark Ages begin. Nearly all Mycenaean palatial centers are burned, abandoned, and destroyed. Greece falls into a multi-century period of illiteracy and depopulation. c. 1120 BC, the collapse of Kassite Babylon. The Elamites invade Mesopotamia, conquering Babylon and bringing an end to over 4 centuries of Kassite rule. On 1077 BC, end of the Egyptian New Kingdom. Following the death of Ramesses XI, Egypt splits politically, entering the fragmented Third Intermediate Period. On 1046 BC, the rise of the Zhou dynasty. King Wu of Zhou defeats the Shang dynasty at the legendary Battle of Mai, establishing the Zhou dynasty and introducing the concept of the Mandate of Heaven to China. On 1026 BC, foundation of the Kingdom of Israel. According to biblical tradition, Saul is anointed as the first king of Israel, transitioning the region from the era of tribal judges to a unified monarchy. And on 1000 BC, c. 1000 BC, the Phoenician alphabet expands, seizing the power vacuum left by Egypt and the Hittites. The Phoenicians expand maritime trade across the Mediterranean and formalize their phonetic alphabet. And that's all of the timeline.